All right, what's up guys? Today I am finally going to be putting in these side markers for my Mustang, as well as getting some pictures. I don't know if I'm going to film that, but they will be posted. So I'm going to get some pictures of both cars today too. I need to do that. I haven't done it yet. But yeah, the side markers, those are RGB from Simpelt. He gave me that when I did the dash, but I just haven't had time to put them in yet, which, sorry, but yeah, I just haven't had time. So yeah, and then also, this came in today. I don't know if you can kind of tell what it is. Should be able to. But this is from West Coast Euros. They're one of my sponsors for the M4. Great guys, super straightforward. And got this thing shipped out really quick. Got a pretty good deal on it as well. Another thing I have to kind of address is the top mount intercooler or charge cooler, whatever you want to call it. I'm super 50-50 on like what I need to get, because there's like a $600 price point, there's a $1,500 price point, and then a $2,300 price point, like the Wagners, and the CSF is the middle one, and like VRSF is the lower one. But I also have another sponsor, SenCal Motorsports, and they make a VRSF style for like the 600 range. And when I asked them like, okay, how does this compare to all the other ones? Like, obviously I'm gonna be able to get away with it because like Jake Schnatter runs it, but like, how's it compare to like a Wagner or something? And they were like, ours are the best in the game. And I'm like, dude, is a robot writing this? Like, no, they're not, clearly. Otherwise it'd be $2.5 grand. But yeah, whatever, we'll figure it out. That just didn't really help me much at all. But yeah, anyways, car's working great. The brakes are doing good. I meant to film a video on this, but the place that I was going is a school and they were having this like engine team class, and I really just didn't want to be like in the way, and I can't really film them because that's weird. And yeah, anyways, so we just scrapped that. But yeah, new brakes are in, which is great. Got those. I will have to get new tires at some point. It's not a worry right now because I still got a little bit left, but yeah. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna show it. Maybe I said it, maybe I didn't, but I kind of gotta show it. This thing is insane. So it's a Varus style lip, full carbon, not cheap, but it's like, well, the tape stuck to it. Get off. Good. Okay. It's got like 3 layers. So there's that little top thing right here that goes under the main section, and it's got like a little inlet here, and then these go under the fins. I'm gonna test fit it, but yeah, this thing looks awesome. Just test fit this thing. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it looks so stupid. Yeah, I'll give you a quick glance of what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, I just chucked a bunch of towels and stuff under there. So that'll be on the car at some point. I don't know when, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna get started on these side markers now. A little bit of a mess back here. This is one really annoying thing about the Valvetronics, is I gotta find the remote every single time. I've also noticed my dash lights are starting to go out right here, and then sometimes on this side they'll just do different colors. And then if anyone knows this fix, I don't know what it is, but as soon as my car starts up, the power steering makes so much noise until I fully rotate it over, and then it's just gone. It's just magically gone. All right, so really all I'm gonna do is just move this thing out, but and the M4. This is crazy. If you just watch the YouTube videos, I don't know if you guys have seen like all the lights on. That's what it looks like. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing. This is Simp built stuff. Sorry, I threw all this out of my trunk. These are RGB tail light or side markers. Sorry. So you have both of those, and then you have the module. Now this is for the ground right here, and then you have these two connections. Not sure what this is for yet, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna pop these out first. I know I gotta take the inside carpet out a little bit, at least. So, oh, yep, there's that. Oh, that's dusty. Basically, I'm gonna pop this. I'm pretty sure this is a vent that goes, yeah, it's a vent that goes all the way out to the outside. I gotta pop these out from the front and run the wire through. All right, so that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna just literally just pop it out like that. That's right. I hardwired these into here. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that we don't need these wires anymore, because since we're basically replacing them. And then these plug into the module, and then the module's grounded to the car. So that makes sense. I guess I'll just like duct tape these off, because you should never have wires just like open and flying around getting power. That's always how you start a fire. Okay, so we took care of this. Just to be safe, threw electrical tape on that. We're probably just gonna tuck them away and never use them again. I have to kind of do this two-handed. I'm feeding this in through here, and it's coming out the vent. Of course, this camera really just doesn't like to focus when it should, but yeah, we got it. Next order of business, taking this off. There we go. So that comes out. We have to get to the tail light, driver side tail light plug. You can see on here. We have to tap into pin 3, which will probably be right here. Okay, this all makes sense now. So yeah, this is actually really easy. We're gonna go into this wire right here. It's on the top right. This one right there. We're going to put this in to the wire like that. Crimp it down so that it like crushes inside of it. This little clip right here. Never used these, but they're really easy apparently. So you're gonna crush it down, okay? And then this, see that little slot on the back? This is what plugs into it. So the module plugs in there. This is for the ground, and then these plug into the side markers. So yeah, I guess we're not gonna be using that other wire. Okay, so it's in there. Use needle nose pliers to crimp it down. I mean, this is really self-explanatory once you kind of know like what you're working with. Now keep in mind, that was on the driver's side tail light, is which I took, is the one that I tapped into. You don't do the passenger side. Now let me somehow get into this one. Whoa, this one might be a little more problematic. I figured out why it was more problematic. I JB welded this shit on. Oh, that's gonna be such a pain in the ass. Okay, 10 minutes later. There's no paint left on it, but I did it all with the help of some safety scissors. Okay, so I got it in. I'm gonna hope that the 3M tape on the side is good enough to keep it in place. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go back in there with JB weld, and probably on both sides, because these are a little bit nicer than the ones I had before. But I got both the wires up. So this one's up here, the other one's over here. Just plug them right in. And then we're going to connect this into here, this little red one. And put this, we'll find a ground for this somewhere. I mean, I know we have two right here. But maybe there's one that's open, not being used. Okay, so I just put the trim pieces in. That was a pain. Now I'm gonna be figuring out where I want this, because these aren't like crazy long right here. So it's probably gonna end up being like more towards the center, which actually it works pretty well right there, if we're being honest. Okay, I got everything connected. I'm still gonna have to like tuck these away and figure out where to put this. Might just electrical tape it to the bottom right here. I guess we just like click that on and see if they, oh, Well, hello. Pride Month side markers right now. The whole goal for everything is for these to be white, the taillights to be white. I saw them on a GT500. You guys saw my video, and it looked pretty sick. Let's see if we can figure this out. Figured it out. You have to pull up like this. It doesn't really say it, but it's empty. We click on to that, and then I don't know, I guess 600 pixels. I don't know what any of this means. Whoa. Candy cane. Oh, that might be speed. Yeah. What the? Can I just get straight solid white? Okay. Alright. Well, that's solid white. And that will match with all of these up here. I don't have the engine running. I have it wired into my engine number 2, which is annoying, but that's fine. Oh, I see. So there's 120 different settings, and this is just to find like which one you want. Okay, and then you go around the thing and you can heart ones that you like. Interesting. Probably never gonna use this because I literally just want it for the white, but it is kind of cool. Well, that's how you put the simp-built turn signals in. Yeah, like I said, I hope that we can just connect everything to the same module when I put the taillights in. Probably not gonna be the case, but I mean, this is pretty small, so I'm not even worried about it. Okay, so that was the install. Honestly, not bad at all. I actually had fun. The only thing that wasn't fun was the JB weld on this side, but that's fine, doesn't matter. I have to tuck these wires a little bit, but yeah, other than that, I mean, it's actually super easy. Like, he advertises it to be super easy, like plug and play, and it basically is that. I also forgot to say the ground goes in right here, or right here, just depends on where you want to put it. But yeah, those are the 2 grounds you can put in, and the wires will line up and be long enough. Yeah, I'll give you one last look at this import because it looks sick with this splitter right here. I mean, that is awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna go take pictures of both of the cars. I won't have the bump splitter on that yet. I'm probably gonna have to take off the bumper, or at least put it on a lift. Oh, one other thing I gotta show you, just to remind everybody that I still have them. Got the GT500 Brembo calipers and the rotors right there. I'm not gonna be using those rotors. I'm gonna get drilled and slotted ones, just because I don't know. I just want them to be shiny. If anybody knows anybody that powder coats calipers, send them my way, or send me their number or something. Preferably around the Atlanta area or like hour north of there. That's where I am, but I'm willing to drive and drop them off. I need to get that done. I don't really just want them painted because most of the time with all the heat cycles, like, it's probably not gonna last and I'm gonna have to do it again, and that's gonna be a pain. So I'd rather just get them powder coated once and let it be. So yeah, that's about it. Should have a lot more videos coming out though. I know people are wanting that. Gotta do the splitter here, rotors and brakes on the 3-valve. I do have to fix this side skirt. Like, I've got a couple things to do also with that wheel. Gotta go measure the offset. That way I can tell you guys what the offset is after 3 years, because I still have no idea. And then I'm getting comp 3-valve to make me something pretty cool for the front end that I've been wanting for a while. And it kind of matches these. That's all I'm gonna say, but it's gonna look sick. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna go take videos.